Hello, everyone. I'm Rick Zanotti, and this is eLearnChat Management Consulting Tips 101. Today, the topic is, are you a cost center? I've talked to a lot of managers, directors, VPs, senior executive VPs, presidents of companies throughout the years, and especially people dealing with IT or training and development departments. And often they will say, we are cost centers. What do you think you are? Do you think the department you run or you're in is a cost center, or is it a profit center? There's a big difference between a cost center and a profit center. Cost center is usually considered an overhead position. That means it's money that's spent that nobody really wants to spend. It's like an office expense. We have to buy pens and we have to train people. It's something that they don't want to do usually. Some companies are very advanced. They're a little visionary in seeing training and IT as something that is important, something that can make a big difference to what a company performs or does. A lot of companies just hate it. They just do it because they have to. It's a waste of money. However, most training people, and a lot of IT people too, feel that they are a cost center. They cost money. They don't generate revenue. That would be correct, sort of. If you think that way, I would beg to differ. You're not a cost center. You are, in fact, a profit center. And why? Can you answer that question? Why would you be a profit center if you're not directly involved in sales, production, manufacturing, retail, whatever? Why would you not be a cost center? Who are you training? You're training people around the company that are performing operations that may be directly related to profits, or to something even more important, the perception that the company is successful, that they care about their customers. Let's say, for example, you are doing training for a customer service center. That's part of the user experience. We always hear UX, user experience. If the user experience is poor, it doesn't matter if you're a profit center or a cost center. You kind of suck. Not a good thing. If the user experience, however, is good, then you are perceived as being good. The customer service rep is considered good. The company is considered good. That's all part of what they call reputational risk. If you do good things, your reputation will be good. The risk of bad reputation goes down quite a bit. A good reputation tends to usually mean more profits. Not always, but usually, because people like good companies. They like companies that provide service, that provide things that are very endearing to them. If you do your training correctly, let's say you're a learning and development environment or a training and development environment. If you do your training correctly and you make people qualified to do what they're supposed to do, if you train them well, you're not really a cost center. You are part of the profit center. The more performance you can have people doing, and good performance, then that means the work you do is actually enhancing profitability. Yes, there is a cost to that, but there is also a cost to every profit center. It's called salaries. It's called equipment. It's called desktops. It's called everything that people pay for, your benefits. All of that makes you a cost center, but the work you do can make you a profit center. So perception, the way you look at yourself determines very much how you perform. If you think you're a cost center, you may not value yourself or your department the way you could. That's because you're looking at it the wrong way. Now you may say, well, why are you telling me this? Well, what makes you so right? Simply right, logic, common sense. In this case, if you perceive yourself to be lesser than somebody who's generating profit, you will be lesser. We tend to rise to our lack of expectations. In other words, we don't go beyond what we could because we don't, but we could. So with that said, if you're a profit center, when you're arguing for budgets, when you're arguing for why your department should maybe get more or should get better salaries or you should find better people, there is a reason for that, because your department is as important as any other department in the company. If you help people within that company make profits, then you are a profit center. I don't care what anybody tells you and what you've been brainwashed into thinking. I'm a cost center, I'm a cost center. You're not. A sales department that doesn't produce sales is not a profit center. That's a cost center. Meaning, if you don't perform to the level of expectation that your management has, you are going to be a cost center. And you will be let go when there are problems in the industry, in the economy, or anything else. If you are a profit center, if your department proactively searches out ways to improve performance, to make people better, to have people do their jobs better, and guess what? You're now a profit center. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise, because you are. For eLearnChat, Management Consulting Tips 101, I'm Rick Zanotti, and keep that in mind. You are better than you think. Just make sure you produce better. Have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.